Good morning, everybody. Welcome back to the channel. I hope you slept well. Oh, I'm getting that we are returning to divine union. You know, the essence of my essence, the flesh of my flesh union. So this is a good thing. And this is Palo Santo and Copal hand-rolled incense from Peru. It's wonderful. Absolute wonderful incense. This one is fun because as it releases its smoke, it puffs, and then you can take pictures of it, and sometimes you can get visitors. You can capture them, and then you can just be in awe of the connection, right? All right, so that being said, let's get right into the message. All right there. All righty then. All right, Spirit, please tell us, what does the collective need to know at this time about the energies that we share? What are the collective? Remember, these are general readings. All or none of the message may apply to you, and this is for entertainment purposes only. Okay, please read my disclaimer, and let's have some fun. What is it the collective needs to know, Spirit? We've got the Two of Pentacles on the upright. So somebody's juggling. They're trying to balance whatever it is they got going on in their life. Challenged by the Star reversed. They're weighing their options, and they don't have any faith. They might be suffering despair and insecurity, feeling disconnected. And in the subconscious, got the Wheel of Fortune in the upright. So this person may not be satisfied with where they landed on the wheel of karma in the recent past. We've got the Hanged Man. So these are seeing things from a new perspective. Perhaps something is being sacrificed and a change is being made. Something's being released with the expectation and intention of a Three of Pentacles on the upright. So attaining long-term rewards or goals. So something's being released with the intention of collaborating for security, perhaps. A state of security in the near future. We've got the Ace of Swords. So the truth is out. The truth is exposed. There's mental clarity. New beginnings. The lens that's being looked through is justice in the upright. The law of cause and effect is in order with this karmic wheel. In the environment, strength. So there's someone in the environment who is a compassionate and courageous, very strong person. Hopes and fears. Oh, somebody's hoping that they can come in and be tricky still. They're still wanting to play games and betray somebody. And the outcome is wishful thinking. Somebody's in an illusion. Daydreaming. Because they're in a 9 of Swords. And you're in a 10 of Pentacles. And a 9 of Cups. They're heartbroken because you, justice is served, you're strong, the truth is out, justice is being served, you have exhibited a great amount of strength while being betrayed and having somebody come against you fraudulently with trickery to try to do you one over. And they were just in a state of wishful thinking because they're in despair over your 10 of Pentacles and 9 of Cups. They're in despair because they wound up on the wrong side of the wheel and you didn't. Whoa. It's just crazy, you know. I mean, if there's a risk of winding up on the wrong side of the wheel, I don't know. I mean, some people really like to take big risks with life, you know. What do they call them? They call them daredevils. Some people really like that excitement. But they're playing with life. It's like, it's not very wise. So, this person might be a teacher. There's a person here who's trying to negotiate, who's trying to adapt to circumstances. They might be a teacher. They're challenged by they don't have any faith and they might be experiencing some despair. There might be some drama here. They're challenged by all this drama. They might be stuck in a state of drama that has they might be disconnected, stuck in a state of drama, and they're in despair because they wound up on the wrong side of this karmic wheel of fortune. They didn't get the compass. They didn't get the path that they thought they were going to get. There was a defense. There was a defense. Like they came against people who were absolutely unaware that there were a whole group of people being taught how to put them in a state of despair and steal their inheritance. They didn't even know that they had to defend themselves because there were people out here trying to sacrifice them. They had no idea that there was this team collaborating against them. Attention. They're not getting the attention that they were seeking. They were seeking long-term rewards, and they're not getting the attention they were seeking. The truth is out. The truth is out. They're a bunch of wise guys. Or this person is a wise guy who is bringing drama to the situation. Justice is being served. The law of cause and effect is in order. For those who saw others as mere objects to be used and abused, those mere objects had a great strength within them. The strength of a leader. Who was betrayed and tricked by somebody who was dishonest, acting strategically to get away with something, to steal their position and their entitlements. Yeah. They wanted to be in the limelight. So they set these people up. And they tried to take them out because they knew they were coming into positions they were going to be seen, what they have to say, the things that they have learned through the challenges that they have faced, put them in a position of a leadership role. They're teachers. And they will be in the limelight because they have great wisdom through surviving the attempt over their life, the drama, and the attempt to take them out, to physically unalive them. They were in an illusion. They were wishful thinking. Prophecy. There's prophecy here. They were daydreaming that they could swap destinies with whatever is prophesied. They wanted to swap destinies with the sovereign beings. They thought that they could squash out and eliminate the sovereign beings and steal their leadership roles and their abundance. And their love. And their love. They were playing around with sovereign beings, trying to destroy them, put them in a 9 of Swords so that they could take their abundance, their 10 of Pentacles and their 9 of Cups. They tried their best. They put all of their vitality and all of their life force energy and all of the life force energy that they robbed from others into trying to destroy sovereign people and steal their destiny. They know something about a prophecy, and they have been applying every ounce of effort and training the youth to join them in this effort of destroying sovereign leaders who were able to defend themselves against being sacrificed, even though they didn't know what the hell was going on. Too many. That was my mistake. That was my mistake. So yes, there is this teacher here in the central energy. He's got multiple priorities, and he's teaching people how to steal the wealth of sovereign beings. That's what he does for a living. He's in despair and possibly experiencing some drama right now. He's experiencing some drama right now. He's being challenged by this main female. He's in despair over this main female. He's facing imprisonment for the drama that he brought to this main. So he's in despair. He's in despair, facing imprisonment because of the drama that he brought to the main female. He's on the wrong side of the Wheel of Fortune. He doesn't get the compass. He doesn't get the pathway home. His pathway is closed. He might be an official person, or he might be seen as an official person. His pathway is closed on this karmic cycle. He was trying to sacrifice these sovereign beings who were successfully defended. Like they didn't know. I don't think they knew the full capacity that was being brought against them. But they weren't alone. Oh yeah, so this group of people, their intention and expectation was to sacrifice this sovereign being, this main female. But there was a defense brought on her behalf. She was defended somehow. Their intention was to reap her reward. To cause her to be invisible, to cause her despair. But they weren't able to do that. Instead, they blocked their own damn selves, and now they're in despair. The truth is out. This wise guy might be in bad health. He's trying to get out adjudication, but the truth is here. Justice is being served because they saw sovereign beings as nothing more than an object, as a commodity to be bought and sold. This is how they treated sovereign beings. And their vitality, their essence, the strength. Justice is being served on an immature man and a lady who is not privileged. She's an upside down, jealous, awful person who used people as a commodity, as an object. These are not nice people. Justice is being served on them. So these sovereign beings, perhaps this main female is the one that's on the board here. The truth is out. She was very strong, very courageous. She has a subtle power. It isn't like the men that go off to war and like, oh, I'm so strong, I'm so powerful, I'm going to eliminate you, right? She wasn't like that. She was subtly powerful. Like, just by being present and balanced and focused, by being an example through adversity, she became a leader. Simply by being an example, not through anything that she's actually doing, maybe other than surviving. She's this beautiful example of what to do when you're faced with somebody trying to destroy you. She's this beautiful example of a leader, of a sovereign leader. One that had been prophesied. So yes, there was somebody trying to sacrifice this sovereign main female, and there was a defense brought on her behalf, and this affected a change. This team that came against her to block her out, to make certain that she wasn't seen, they could be suffering some despair right now, because they didn't get the attention that they thought they were going to get by doing whatever it is that they did. Yeah, the truth is out. This wise guy is trying to get out of judication, or judication isn't going well for him regarding this gift. The truth is out about this gift and what he was doing trying to attain it. This false person here, look at this. So you're strong. You're a leader by example. You're going on a journey. You've earned your position. And then you've got this mature woman who is a false person lurking. She's like a little rat lurking in this environment where you are. She wants to trick you out of your limelight position, out of your leadership role. She wants to trick you out of your courtship. So she wants to F you up, and she wants to like mind magic your divine counterpart, so that they can slip into this leadership role of official person. They're daydreaming. They've got a whole lot of wishful thinking about stealing the role of this sovereign being, this main female, and the wealth that she is here to share in the world, the gift that she brings a gift to the world. And these ones thought that if they took her out, they could absorb the gift and just keep it for themselves and F the world, right? They don't care about the world. They don't care if the world dies. They don't care if the waters are poisoned. They don't care if you eat bugs. They are not high honor people, and they want money. This could be in the prophecy, like this is expected, that these little low-level rats would be running around trying to kill sovereign beings so that they could absorb their wealth and their vitality. They wanted these sovereign beings to be in bad health, but it may have boomeranged on them. They were expecting something on the distant horizons because of the work that this community was doing. They thought that they were going to get the house, but instead they're getting a coffin. This pathway is open. They were trying to steal this pathway by doing things in a family room. They're getting a message of concern that they're facing poverty. This wealthy man did things to a child to try to get a great fortune away from this main male. This main female is here as a challenger. And this main male, they wanted this main male's fortune, and this wealthy man did things to a child trying to get it. There's a message coming out about this marriage. Like there might be an announcement soon. And this person can't get this main female out of their thoughts. They just won't leave her alone. They're concerned because they're in the courthouse now over what they've been doing, over the work that this thief has been doing against these two lovers. It's sad to me that people are raised with the mentality of lack and jealousy, that they are raised with a lack of appreciation for what they have, or even the value that their own personal life song has in this world. It's sad to me that they're always reaching outside and wanting to be somebody else and causing so much pain and destruction trying to make that happen. Somebody's under judgment for coming against those who are in service to others. So this person, this teacher, his job was to manage the wealth of sovereign beings. His job was to deny them their sudden wealth. These people possess gifts of the soul that benefit themselves and others. They have a healthy self-esteem. This teacher's job was to destroy their self-esteem and take their wealth. He's challenged because he's in a state of despair right now, facing imprisonment for the drama that he brought to this main female. This main female, she has an expanded consciousness, and she has an awareness that they were trying to eliminate in this world. They're not her friend, and they weren't able to stick blame on her. Like they were trying to blame her for whatever cockamamie story they were coming up with, and it didn't stick. It didn't stick. This official person, he does not get the compass. He doesn't get the map. He doesn't get to the pathway is closed to him in this new cycle. He wound up on the wrong end of the cycle. So empathy, I am open to seeing both sides of a situation. So in this wheel of fortune, in this karmic cycle, there is acknowledgement of those who see both sides of a situation. there could potentially be an official person who is here looking at both sides of this situation, and that this teacher doesn't get the pathway that he thought he was going to get. There was a defense brought against, on behalf of this main female who they were trying to sacrifice, and it brings about a change, and they're afraid now. They're afraid now. They were trying to keep her from being noticed. They were working really hard to keep her from being noticed, and they're in despair now because it didn't work. They thought they knew all the answers. They didn't have any doubts about what they were doing. And they were not successful. They're in despair. The truth is out over what this wise guy was doing to try to steal this gift. He's under adjudication. Yeah. So the truth is out, man. The sovereign beings, they have their freedom and they were getting a gift, and this wise guy was trying to steal it. He was trying to steal their freedom and their gift. He wanted to totally cut them out. He did not want them to get this. Justice is being served because there's an immature man here and there's a lady who is not a privileged lady. She is not a nice person. These are relationships. They're not relationships that are for the higher good of anything or anybody. They see people and things as objects to be used, and they're under justice is being served here. The law of cause and effect is in order. This main female was strong. She's coming into a leadership role. She's going on a journey, and there's a mature woman here who is this false person. She's this false privileged lady. That's exactly who she is. She's this false privileged lady. And she's here spying on this journey that the real privileged lady is going on. She's got her freaking head right up your butt. She doesn't want to be lonely. See, it says loneliness. I know that I am never alone, but it's upside down. And she knows that if she doesn't have a leadership role, she'll be alone. Nobody will give her anything because she doesn't have anything of value to offer anybody. Without the reward that the sovereign being has coming to them, if she's not able to steal it and assume the personality of this sovereign being, she's going to be left out in the cold all alone because she's not a sovereign being. She wants to trick a main male. She wants to trick the male. She wants to trick the partner of this main female into a courtship. She wants to steal this courtship. She wants to be with this person because they're destined to be in the limelight. There's indecision about this. There's wishful thinking. It's prophesied. People who are not of high honor want this unexpected income. They don't see the lighter side of this. They don't find any, like they're in a dark place. They're in a very dark place, focused on money. They're in a state of illusion. They want the abundance that is coming to these sovereign people, to this sovereign woman. Alliances. Those who are coming into sudden wealth have alliances. This main female has alliances. They were trying to bring an ending to her ability to love herself. They were trying to put her in a state of despair. They wanted to end her. They wanted to destroy her through drama, through constant drama. They wanted her imprisoned, in a state of mental prison. They wanted to end her. But instead, they're challenged because she loves herself. They weren't able to blame anything on her. They weren't able to stick their story onto her. Their friends aren't helping them anymore. The fact that they came against this main female with all of this drama, all it did was help her to grow and to expand consciousness and awareness, and to actually help her to nurture the love she had for self. And they're challenged because they're being stopped. They're in despair because they can't F with her anymore. They might be in prison. Yeah, they're getting confined. This official person was not able to steal her pathway, and they're being confined. She's a very empathic person, and she's on the top side of this Wheel of Fortune. She loves herself. They were trying to literally take this sweetheart and do away with her so that they could have her beautiful reward that she's receiving, because she was able to hold herself in balance and harmony while she was being attacked by these jackwagons who were trying to unalive her so that they could steal her gift and her freedom. They made her life so difficult. Far, far more difficult than it needed to be. They kept coming up with these great ideas on how they were going to sacrifice her. And the defense kept changing their plans, and now they're in fear and despair. They're in fear and despair because what they were taught didn't work against you. You stayed in a calm, peaceful state. So the stuff that they were taught, the skills that they were utilizing against this sovereign being didn't work. She remained calm. And now they want to apologize because she's getting her reward. She's coming into a mega project and a partnership. And they're like, oh, we're sorry. We tried to destroy you and send you to the darkest, deepest pit of despair. Please let us, celebrate with you now. They weren't able to take the blessing. They couldn't take the blessing. This wise guy's under adjudication. Justice is being served. There are reunions happening now. Whoever this false person is, they're not getting a life of extravagance. It's all about a life of extravagance for them. It's not about self-improvement as far as the mental body goes, or the inner balancing of the nervous system, or any of that. It's not about any of that. It's about wealth. It's about extravagance. It's about being seen as a certain way. Not as being a certain way, but as being seen as a certain way. And they're going to have to live and learn. They're just going to have to live and learn. They're in a state of indecision now. They don't know what to do. Because this courtship, it could very well be in the limelight right now. Like they may, like in the astral realms or in the etheric realms, like this couple may already be together in a position of authority. And these false people might be they're trying to trick them and do fraudulent things against them. And they don't know what to do now because what they're doing isn't working. The prophecy is happening. The prophecy is here. This couple is coming together and they're going to have a child. These ones who are not of high honor, they were coming after this unexpected income. They don't find this humorous at all. They don't find it funny. You're all relaxed. And then you've got you're coming into your abundance while they're facing bad health. You're a sovereign being. Sovereign. And they're in a freaking 9 of Swords. All because they couldn't destroy you. Every time you were put into a pit of despair, you lifted yourself up out of that through the resilience of that which is inside of you. The reason that you're coming into this blessing is because of what's inside of you, because of the fact that no matter how much crap people try to throw at you and stick to you and cover you in, your self-love still breaks through all of that and you are seen. Plenty of material things. You're coming into a sudden wealth for your healthy self-esteem. There will be plenty of material things. You've got friends and alliances. These people were challenged by your self-love and your ability to care for yourself while you were being brutally attacked. They're challenged because they have to stop. This is ending. They have to stop. They're challenged because you successfully survived and remained in love. And there's going to be an opportunity or a windfall here. And with a solid foundation, you are successful. And it required a lot of effort. But you have yourself a solid foundation and a mighty tower. This official person is facing confinement. They did not get your pathway. They tried to steal your pathway. They tried to steal the Wheel of Fortune for a person who is empathic, who is able to see both sides of a situation, who is very loving. This official person, their wish will not be granted. They don't get the pathway of this privilege, of this main female. They don't get her pathway. They were trying to destroy her character. I really feel that they were doing things in the astral realm, in the dream state, to destroy her character. I think that there were people wearing masks and doing horrible things and then pointing the finger at her saying, see, look at what she did, when she didn't do it at all. She wasn't even aware of it, but they were pretending to be her. And they wanted to destroy her character so that they could steal her inheritance. They thought that they could successfully bamboozle the one who is in charge of putting people in charge. February. That's right now. And they targeted you as a sacrifice. They did something risky. They took a chance. And now they're in despair. They were not successful. You're a lion. You pulled through, and the time to act is now. And a marriage is going to take place, either romantic or business. They're really trying to apologize because you remained calm, and you're coming into your mega project. And now they're sorry. Now they're sorry because they weren't able to stop you. And they did way too much against you. And they know that they can't ever make amends for this. They can't join you now as your friend because they tried to annihilate you, and everybody sees everything that they've done against you. Someone new is entering your life. You've got your freedom. You've got your gift. The truth is out here. This wise guy is under adjudication because they were trying to steal your blessing. Justice is being served, and there's going to be a period of ill health and depression for this false privileged lady and this immature man who were trying to destroy relationships that were for the higher good. Can you imagine having that as your life mission, to go out and destroy relationships that were for the higher good? Can you imagine making that your life's mission? And then wanting to wear the cloak as though you're this fabulous, caring leader. So you're strong, and there was a great worry over nothing. You're coming into this leadership role. You're going on a journey. This mature woman is a false person. They're going to be lonely, and they're not getting the life of extravagance. They're going to have to live and learn. They're going to have to live and learn. They could be facing a financial pinch. Bridge. So it's prophecy. This couple is coming together. They're going to have a child, and they've successfully overcome a problem. And there's protection from a powerful friend here. Those people who are not of high honor, who came against these sovereign beings trying to steal their income, they don't think it's funny now. It's not funny now. There's news of a birth or a new business opportunity. So yeah, this union is very close. And you will be shown the way. And with that, I'll go ahead and leave this one, and I'll see you on the next one, everybody. I hope this helps.